let's talk about hip rotation because you could totally work on it without getting on the floor. Dr. Marcia here of Move with Marcia, and let's talk about working on those hip 90-90s without getting on the ground. So you have options. You're standing, you might want to have a chair or a wall or something nearby if being on one foot is a balance issue, because you want to be nice and stable for this. So, different ways to work on rotation in standing. Number one, you could pop the leg forward, straight leg, point the toe or place the ball of the foot on the floor and rotate in and out. That's one way to do it. You could bend the leg and rotate in and out. That's another way to do it. You can also make that so that the foot is planted. So whether you to get a couple of blocks or a stool, we're still in that forward facing, you could plant the foot and rotate in and out, or you could use a chair to rotate in and out, facing forward. You could also do it from an open hip, starting from here and rotating in and out. So when you're doing it this way, it's kind of like the 90-90 and you're doing the back leg. When you did it the front way, it was kind of like the 90-90 doing the front leg. So those are the different options for the positioning. When it comes to the actual movement, you also have options. So I just showed you moving in and out. So that's just actively moving through the motion. You can do that. Or you could move, push and hold, right? Move, push and hold, right? Or you can try and, if you're doing, let's say the foot planted, try to move and lift the foot. Move and lift the foot. You have a lot of different options and you don't even have to get on the floor. So if you are somebody where you can do this and your foot actually rotates and lifts pretty high and like that feels easy, you can make this a little more intense with longer hold times or adding ankle weights and also more reps. That should get you really still working even though you have the mobility, because having the flexibility doesn't necessarily mean you have the strength. So you could still work on that. Even if you feel like getting here is easy, can you hold it there? That's two separate questions. Alrighty? So those are your different options for working on hip rotation without getting on the 90-90. Keeping in mind when it comes to the knee bend, the closer your foot is to your body, the deeper the knee bend will be. So if you don't feel comfortable with that, put your foot farther away from your body and you can still work very much on that same in and out without such a deep knee bend. Those are your options. If there's anything else you'd like to see changed around, varied, modified to suit you, let me know in the comments. But that was hip rotation. Enjoy.